Alright guys, how's it going? This is Redingar from Skyrim Battles bringing you another public service announcement for the year 2016. January public service announcement. So, going back to tradition every month, I release a statement of everything, updates, changes that's going on in the battles, things to look out for, and things that might be showing up soon. So, let's get started. So first, I want to say thanks to everyone that's been watching for the longest, everyone that just joined, everyone that's new that started watching the battles, and also I want to say thanks. Happy New Year's to everyone. I think I said that yesterday in one of the videos. I think the Mayroom Sagon versus Julianos or the other way around. Anyway, so guys, don't be disappointed by a lot of the outcomes of the battles because it all changes anyways. People get upgraded depending on people's popular choice, or if someone should have won, then I'll upgrade him so he can come back and try again and see if he could beat the person that he failed against that he was supposed to beat. So don't worry about all that. That's why there's videos that are reloaded, and there's reloaded, there's unreleased videos which are sometimes using trailers or teasers, and they're not the full battle. Sometimes they're the full battle, but that was not the official, which is the one with the actual result. Sometimes they are the same anyway, so they all get released. So don't be disappointed. Also, don't be disappointed if your suggestion hasn't been used in one of the videos. I just pick at random, whichever's easier. Sometimes your suggestion might be harder to pick. I don't know. But eventually, everyone gets at least one suggestion done. Not a month, maybe once every week or so. I don't know. Honestly, I know that at least for the duration of the time that you're watching the battles, at least one time your suggestion is going to be picked and it's going to be used, unless you're suggesting stuff that's like really easy to do or stuff that everyone wants to watch and everyone. I could see sometimes there's some battles that have suggestions that have a lot of thumbs up, and I try to see if somebody's not using like 20 accounts to get all their thumbs up there. But when I started noticing that a lot of people they're replying to each other, and I know the people, then I know that that battle is good, so I'll release that one first. And then there's stuff that is just like my stuff that's just like put out there that I just thought that you guys might be able to want to see, and then from there get some ideas for other suggestions. Excuse me. So anyways, back to the topic. There's a tournament going on right now, and that's the Divines tournament. I forgot. I also want to say everyone that just subscribed, or everyone that just started watching the newer videos that came from the older videos with like the Ebony Warrior against like Harkin and Alduin and all Mercer Frey and everyone, all the older videos, and you might be left out. Don't be afraid to ask in the comment section anything you want to ask. I'll try to help as much as I can. Most of the time everyone else helps too before I even get a chance to respond, but I always go every night. I go through the comments, and any questions I try to answer. So it might take a day or two, but I get to it eventually, and you're gonna get your answer. So yeah, a lot of the newer NPCs are highly upgraded. So if you're suggesting something like the Ebony Warrior, the old Ebony Warrior, not the new one, it's like level 500 now, I think. If you suggest something like the Ebony Warrior or Karstag versus Magnus or Sithis, first you're gonna have to watch a couple more videos before with the newer guys, so you can see that Sithis, Jigalag, everyone is like super upgraded, like level 2500 and so 30,000 HP. So don't feel left out. Eventually you'll pick up. I noticed that a lot of people first go from the older videos to the suggestions battle to the newer videos, then from then on they start becoming regular viewers. So yes, that's what I wanted to say. I want to say thank you to the new people that are also bringing the views in, because It doesn't show in the new videos. It always says like 100, 200, or 300 views per video. But I'm releasing a lot more videos a month, and I also noticed that every month I'm getting a lot more. 140,000, 145, 150. It's like, I don't know. I never seen it before. I used to hit 75, 80. That was probably like a year ago or so. So it either doubled or I have no idea. But I've noticed that there's also a lot more subscribers and a lot more people, and I'm always glad to help and watch, and I'm always going to be the same person. I'm always going to be responding to everyone. I don't care who it is, where you're from, whatever. As long as you're watching Skyrim, we all have one thing in common. Also, like I said, for a while, I'm just waiting on the creation kit for Fallout 4, so I can start making some real Fallout 4 battles, which is faction wars and stuff like that. So I'll be doing both again. For Skyrim, I'm thinking of bringing back the older factions, the guilds, and like Dawnguard and the Thieves Guild and everyone else. You guys know who I'm talking about, the Companions and the College of Winterhold, but probably a little bit higher level, like each NPC like a level 100, so they're all even, and they go into a tournament and see who wins based on your popular vote. And of course, there's a link that I always give. It's my Google Plus page, and I suggest everyone to follow me on that. It's because it's linked to YouTube videos to the channel, and it always has polls and votes and places you can watch or see new pictures that are uploaded, and suggestions and polls about who you might think is gonna win. Sometimes that poll, it's the one that gives the sort of the idea of who's going to win. Sometimes it is correct, sometimes it's not. I try to make it so that the person you voted for is the one that's going to win, because I know that everyone is really into it, into lore, into Skyrim battles. So you guys know more than me when it comes to lore. So if you guys know someone's supposed to win over the other, then I'm going to try to fix it. For the Divines and the Daedric Princess, everyone that's been following, I still don't know who's stronger, but I've always heard that Daedric Princes are stronger in their realm, and the Divines are stronger in Nirn, in the actual like Mundus or Skyrim, inside the actual like the Earth. So I still don't know who should be stronger than who. So I guess I ended up picking the Divine as an individual should be able to kill at least 2 Daedric Princes, because there's 16 plus, I guess Jyggalag might be in there too, but we're just going to continue counting 16 Daedric Princes that were in the tournament against the 9 Divines, which is Talos included, because of course it's 16 and it should be 8, right? 8 Divines, but we're going to count Talos because of course I like him too, everyone does, and it gives an extra person for the Divines to fight. It's going to be 9 versus, or we could do 17, 9 versus 17, and Jyggalag included. But since there's already almost double the amount of Daedric Princes versus the Divines, that's why the Divines are going to be stronger than the Daedric Princes, and that's why now you saw, I'm going to spoil it because by now everyone probably saw the battle, which is Mehrunes Dagon versus Julianos. Now Mehrunes Dagon beat Julianos, but Julianos wasn't upgraded because he was still in the tournament. But he won his last fight against, I think it was Kynareth, so he advanced to the almost semifinals, quarterfinals. So he's up there. So I said that everyone in the quarterfinals were going to get half spawns. So now he has half spawns, but he got upgraded. So that's why in the second part of the battle he was able to beat Mehrunes Dagon, because RK was also able to beat 2 or 3 Daedric Princess. So it should have been that way, and it is. And I think everyone might agree, unless you guys think that it might be not lore friendly. So I'm going to try to remain within the line of lore, and I mean being lore friendly, and just I'm trying to find a balance. So anyways, quarterfinals, it's Akatosh, Julianos, Talos, and I think it's Sanitar, or did Talos beat him? I think it might be. I have no idea because I can't open it right now. I'm recording, but I can't open where we at. I know there's 4 at the end, of course, but we're going to not count Akatosh. Akatosh, it's not going to get upgraded during the tournament unless you guys pick that he should be really high up there. If not, then he's not going to get upgraded for now. 1, because he's a dragon. 2, he has a lot of resistances for a dragon. 3, he's super OP. He's able to beat people probably like Magnus. I think Magnus beat him last time, but he wasn't even at his full power. Anyways, 3 guys are gonna get picked for having house spawns, and that's Julianos, Talos, and the other guy that's in there, which Standard. I'm sorry, it just came to me right now. So it's going to be Standard, Talos, and Julianos are going to get half spawns. Now from those 3, whoever climbs to the semifinals, actually we're in the semifinals. Whoever climbs to the finals is going to get a shout and 2 half spawns. So that should give a balance when they fight the Daedric Princess, because more than half of the Daedric Princes all have half spawns. People like Moloch Ball have half spawns and a shout that has 2 more NPCs. Then you have like Jigalag. If Jigalag is going to be in there, he doesn't have half spawns, but he has shouts with 4 people. I know it's getting really confusing, but this is where it creates that we don't know who's going to win, because there's so many changes to so many people and we're trying to keep up. So that's the rule in my channel. The most popular always stays at the top. Whoever gets suggested the most is the videos that you guys are going to watch, because after all, we want to see battles that everyone wants to see. I know sometimes I get a person that out of nowhere that wants me to change something for whatever reason that we're not even using that NPC, but they want to change. He's not even in the battles anymore, or Harkin to be upgraded. Like, okay, nobody has suggested him in a long time. I don't even think anyone wants to watch it, but I'll sometimes bring that person's suggestion and put it as a vote, and if you guys vote for it, then I'll change it. Stuff that has been voted, like Dovahkiin has a shout, and that's Hakon, One Eye, and he gets ragdolled and staggered, but no one has really cared that he hasn't been upgraded yet, or his spawns. The ancient Daedric Princess, ancient dragon, I'm sorry, ancient dragonborns. So they get ragdolled still, and no one has even said anything. But then there's people that always suggest, but Dovahkiin has 2 ancient dragonborns and a shout. The other person should have. It's not fair. But then you didn't notice that those 2 people got ragdolled and they're not even in the fight. So it was basically Dovahkiin versus the other person that ragdolled those. Anyway, so you see, I have to keep track of everything, because sometimes sometimes other people might suggest stuff that's not even really even an issue, or it's not even a major issue, and it's not like something that it's just creating more work that people don't even really care about. People that are always suggesting. So anyways, that's the public service announcement for January of 2016. Happy New Year's again. Hope everyone had a good time. Happy holidays. I already said that, and let's go for another year of Skyrim battles.